my friends say, girl, you better take care.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another news outlet. We have a setting to remove and replace, set and forget. And we're at that point, I believe. Government is at that point. And sometimes we have to give props to the people who are working hard in the government. Cass Patel and Joe Bonagino are bringing back trust to the FBI. Not just targeting people, they're targeting anyone who is maliciously disobeying the law. They set up government Bonagino is digging further into the 90% of Obamacare that is paid out with no documentation to fake accounts are set up by the government. Now, these are fake accounts that are set up by the government. I told you before, Pretty Boy Floyd walks around hopping up steps and looking so cute and trying to go to every event there is. A lot of people disagree with me. Obama was never for the black race. He was for himself. And it's starting to be more evident on what has transpired more and more. I say to Joe Bonagino, please dig deeper. And we can find out some of the things of what happened to all the money. Where did it go? And we know he's worth over $70 million. An investigation team needs to be put together to go after all the people who have failed the American public. These people have actually taken lunch on our bid, not promising to do what they say, or not promising to take care of what they promise. I personally believe all the money that the Pelosi's, the Schiffs, the Waters, the Obamas, the Schumers. I mean, it goes on and on, people. The list stinks. They've been in Congress too long, and Big Pharma and everybody else has been offering them money. Elizabeth Warren, loaded with money, has been offering them money, and they're taking it. And they don't want to leave. They don't want to be found out because they know it could lead to abomination of them. I believe after Cass Patel and Joe Bonagino dig deep and find out about these funds missing, like Ilhan Omar, that there should be an deduction, a taking away from these people. All the subsidies, all the extra money, all the little conniving ways of doing things, robbing Medicaid, Medicare. Cass Patel and Don Bonagino need to dig deep and find out the workings of this inner theft ring and give it back to the American people. like Trump's trying to give part of the tariffs back to the American people. He's even added on to the White House with his own money. Now that's a man to have in it. Scott Bess's going to be on our Treasury Department. Not taking any money. You know what I'm saying? Elon Musk, not taking any money. They're here for the better of America. And Nancy Pelosi, all the slander she's giving Trump, evil person, only because he found out. And she knows that her day is coming too. Her day of reckoning is coming. Because if she had true money, she wouldn't work neither for money. And what made it so nice, if y'all remember the government shutdown, Senator Kennedy from New Orleans and several other Republicans put in a vote for Congress not to receive any money. Why should we get paid? And we haven't solved the problem for the American people. And you people still go for Democrats? Took food out your mouth, out your kids' mouth, and you still make it make sense, you're still going for them. And if you look at the other side of the aisle, what they were talking about doing was not receiving, making it a law that they wouldn't receive any money, that the American people didn't receive their benefits and their needs. Now, Trump's doing a good thing reviewing it and getting rid of all the riffraff. But to you, what's the better side? It's hands down. You know what Democrats said? What Schumer said? No, I don't want to do that because we have people here, they have kids and stuff they have to feed. Oh my God, did y'all catch that? And y'all are still voting Democrat. Still fighting in the streets for this. They told you it's Trump, or the Republicans is over the House, it's Trump. No, it's not Trump. Matter of fact, why did they give in and not receive a thing? They voted for this same ruling 15 times. And y'all just, subliminal mind treatment's got you. You don't hear none of that. None of that. They've got people over here taking your jobs, your money, your food, your housing. People, with what's happening, transpiring now, we're going to have more housing, we're going to have more available money, and we'll be able to pay our deficit off to the country, including the ones, like I said, there's enough fraud and danger here with our own people. We don't need Elons and Africans and all that stuff in the Congress. I'm sorry. No other country is doing that. This is why we have the problems we have. It's not prejudice. It's saving your country, saving your business. It's a weak thing. America is great to be nice, but I'm nice to my neighbor. The little old lady that's eating cat food. The little old lady that's pushing a cart. Winter months, she's got to climb inside a grocery cart with clothes all surrounded, hanging around it, never knowing that it's a human in there. Ask her how old she is. Hadn't had a bath in 3 weeks. 79 years old. 82 years old. And we got these people here who are totally healthy, taking everything. I'm not down with it. I'm sorry. Then we have people like the Elf, the Grinch, Mark Kelly. He looks like an elf, with big ears and stuff. He's the ugliest looking human being I've seen in a long time. He's leaking, found out that the information this guy's gotten, all what he's talking about, Pete Essex, what Donald Trump's giving out, false information, troops doesn't have to listen to the commander-in-chief if he's making a wrong decision. And him and Stockton couldn't come and ask her on TV. Well, I can't think of a ruling that he's done wrong, but just in case he does. Wouldn't you mention that when he's done one wrong? That was just the start dissension. Like I said, they didn't think it was going to backfire on them that bad. That Trump would read the Right Act on them. And I looked at YouTube. I looked at the news. You got sergeants, late flyers, people that flew planes, emergency helicopters. They all are in an uproar at the elf head, Mark Kelly. They saying the same thing Trump should be. They believe he's wrong. He should be court-martialed. He should be put in jail, and whatever comes to him should come to him. Because you are interfering with the military. And it is so sad. Mark Kelly shows that he's the one that has leaked information from the classified portions of the Pentagon to the Signal Gate findings while they attacked. He's sick. The Pentagon information is being given out on what is transpiring there by Mark Kelly. Why didn't he come to TV and say that? Because that alone is a crime. To give out military information. And he's on TV trying to double down. Well, he hadn't mentioned this at all. The truth is coming out in a compelling way. We don't know when. But Sedation 6, y'all are next. I'm telling you. And they're getting better and better at. There's no way even a Democrat judge cannot make the crime stick. Because they're catching you blatantly hand open. People are talking. People don't want to get caught in this. And people are singing like a blue jay. So he didn't think this was going to come out, but it came out. Elon said there's so much corruption that's going on with the Democrats that we would lose everything that we work for. Henceforth, Elon got a lot of money. He's no more billion-dollar man. He's a trillion-dollar man. And he can't find enough to spend his money on. But he said he's going to back J.D. Vance for the second term. All the way. Don't need another donor. Woo! And I agree with him. We need Vance in it. Vance is quiet, smooth, but boy, he gets to the point. I haven't seen one argument that Vance didn't handle. He handles it different from Trump, but not one he hasn't handled and done a fine job on it. And he believes in the people. Now we looked at what Biden done. His growth trend is not in the people of the United States. It's sending money, like Ukraine, to illegals, looking out for migrants, and taking care of them. So far to the tune of $79 billion. $79 billion. It shows that there's over 200 billion being sent out of the U.S. to illegal immigrants. People, we got to corner this. We have to stop it because this is our money. We got bridges, we got roads, we got railroad tracks, infrastructure that needs redoing. We got Americans that need housing. We got a snowstorm coming that's going to knock our socks off. How many of our homeless, poor Americans are going to die while we got immigrants sitting in houses up to $2 million? One of Omar's people bought mansion. That's a lot in Minnesota. They're living high on the hog, talking about fighting Americans because Minnesota is theirs. They think they come here and take over, tell us how to live, tell us how to talk, put their flag up, take our flag down. What is going on here? You guys are standing by them and speak their language. You got the governor speaking their language, the police officers speaking their language. Learn to speak American. Get out of here. Nobody's interested in that. And down in America, 100%. Got people like The View backing them up. Oh, they need y'all need to change. It's Americans we're worried about. Today at Supreme Court, there's a big win for President Trump and the GOP. Elon Musk, the GOP and President Trump are on it. The Supreme Court unleashed 5 more seats in Texas in the remapping. Guess what? Bye-bye, Crockett. Crockett's gone. Al Green. He ain't Al Green to make the good music. But we got him making music now, getting out of there. Yeah. I was the one that, when they were trying to honor the LJ with the brain problem, steady yelling out at Trump and disturbing the whole floor. God, we don't need people like that. When we had Biden talking about the border, as I mentioned before in other podcasts, that this will have to be something that will be strategically done. It's going to take time to work it out. President Donald Trump got in there. As he said before, we just need a new president. For 7 months now, there's not been one lonely alien immigrant that has come across the border. Yeah, we love the sevens. But 7 months now, 7,000 immigrants were apprehended by Border Control. Trump is on it. This man doesn't sleep. Even the news reporters talk about it. He's up night and day. He's calling his cabinet up night and day. This is what it takes to stay ahead of criminalistic Democrats and governors and judges and people. Terrible. There's a lot of things that are going to be taking place, people, I told you before, and it's for the better. But if you don't start monitoring things and taking care of yourself, oh boy, it's going to be hard on you. Because Trump is working. A lot of people who are waiting on things to happen for them, like I said, and think they deserve something, look out. Health care is going to be redone. And pretty soon they're coming to the floor to present a law to get rid of this guy, Obamacare. That's a beautiful thing. The food program, which is SNAP. No more stealing people. No more deadbeats on it. This is a thing of the past. And there will be no signing up of dead people on it. Also, the tourists will be putting money into the government to do away with taxes. So hopefully, in a year or so, we won't even be paying taxes. What is not to like? Why y'all you may not like him, but he's putting money in your pocket. Stop it. Let him do his job. Over 77 million people voted for that. Also, they're going to be regulating Medicare, Medicaid, no more overpaying people, no more cheating, again, no more paying out to dead people. It's all stopping. House Representative Steve Scalise is bringing a bill to the floor to do away with Obamacare in the next week or so. It's coming. You will see it. Trump's not playing. He's angry. He's upset. And rightfully so. And we as Americans should be right there with it. People that are robbing us. This last thing in Minnesota, that don't shake your boots a little bit. You ain't got no life in you. $200 billion for food? There ain't nobody getting fed. The one guy that was doing it actually put $37 million in his pocket. That's you and I. See what Trump's trying to do? He's going to be putting a big check in your hand. Hopefully you do the right thing with it. to pay your insurance, so you have insurance. I mean, a lot of y'all, if they don't try and regulate it to where the money comes to you and can put in your bank account. And I'll be talking to my group of people. It's a bank where you can get pretty good interest off the money. But you're making money on it. You can sit there and you pay your insurance on that. Because a lot of y'all are children. I don't care if you like it or not. You see a check for $30,000, $40,000. Oh man, I got me a new car. Then all of a sudden you're sick. And you're crying to the government again. I can't afford it. I'm sick. I need help. And if they do say you were paid insurance, and they're not going to do what they did before, paying for health care for people that don't have it, what are you going to do? I hope that new car, that new down payment on that house, that helps you because it's for your insurance. What Trump is saying, grow up. Put your big boy panties on. Learn to take care of yourself. The government will do right by you, but take care of yourself. There's also new probes that are going to be going into investigation of Congress leaders from the FBI, people like Elon Moore, who have been stealing billions of dollars from Minnesota, and these companies on the food program are all under the watchful eye of the FBI, and the DOJ is coming. People, we got a tsunami. That wall started about 30 feet high. Cash Patel, Don Bongino, Trump, Scott Bessent, the wall's over 100 feet high now. Whether you like it or not, I'm just telling you, prepare yourself. When that tsunami comes in, it's going to sweep everything in its way. And guess what? The riffraff, the non-believers, the non-doers, you'll get caught up in that tide wave, going back out to sea. It's going to sweep it all clean. And that's the way they work. And that's what's coming here. So be ready. Be on your due diligence to face it. Why it is, I didn't give y'all many videos. I was out for a while and I wanted to talk to y'all. But let's listen to this. Now bear with me here.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My colleague just said we're not here to rig elections to make sure that Republicans win more elections. That's exactly what you guys are trying to do. You guys are trying to rig elections. You guys in the last administration let in between 10 to 15 million illegal aliens. I also want to point out that you guys keep referencing the Constitution. I got some Constitution for you. How about Article 4, Section 4 of the Constitution? It requires that the federal government protect each state from invasion. That's something clearly you guys did not do while you had the presidency. And now that we have these millions of illegal aliens in this country, we're just simply asking that we put a question on the census, are you an American citizen? And of course you guys don't want to do that, because you know that if we do that, and the American people find out exactly how many illegal aliens are in this country and voting, they're going to be as appalled as we see each and every day. And you guys don't want that. And they're not allowed to vote. And you guys try and block every single effort that we make in this House to stop illegal aliens from voting. You guys block the SAVE Act as well. That's exactly what this is. You guys are trying to rig elections, and we're trying to stop it. And we're not going to apologize for it. So I'm in full support of this bill. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Would you yield? Would you gentlemen yield?
There you go. Article 4, Section 4. In terms of what it's saying, we are here to protect the Constitution. And what Democrats have done, as he's rightfully so said, is to change the voting atmosphere. Biden is one of the worst presidents that America has ever seen. What he's blatantly done to America is going to take all the J.D. Vance turn to pull out of. Can't be done in one city. Trump's making leaps and bounds, but it can't be done in one city. And this man is still walking around here with what he's done to America. When he said he's slow in the brain, let me tell you something. He ain't slow enough to be evil. Very good at that. Just got up there a while back and said Trump needs to be taken out. That's what he said. And he's been uttering this by putting a target on his back last year. Just uttering this kind of stuff. And I don't hear one Republican yet doing that. And like I told you, can't kick the dog long. He gonna bite. He gonna sting. And I believe with it's taken so much because Republicans, they're the patriots so far I've seen. They're the Americans. It's taken a long time for them. I can tell you that old train, they get warmed up, but they're getting there. And every time y'all throw these big cases at them, billions and billions of dollars, their taxpayer money is going there. It's harder for them to live. You guys are even outright lying about Trump and the gas price. You just can't do nothing right. It's the cheapest it's ever been. Some states are in the $2.70 range. But you're saying on TV, oh, it's the highest gas price we ever seen. Highest egg price we ever seen. He brought all of that down. No credit. And the only thing y'all want to do is basically avoid judgment. Teacher James called me. We did that, we'll be gone. So, let's get wise, y'all. Let's get smart. Let's emphasize on things that will better us, things that will progressively get us down the road. And don't depend on nobody but you. You are what's going to make it. You are what's going to make it happen. And when there's no more you to depend on, it don't matter no way. You're in the ground. But while you're above ground, put one foot in front of the other. Be smart. Project. Get some intelligence about yourself. Study things. Review things. I'm asking you to do that. Always Google, ChatGPT. Find out things. Educate yourself. And until self community sees you again, Smash that like button. Tell others about it. Sign up for the channel. We love you.